Hello all, myself Ayush Arora and I am your author of this course Ethical Hacking. We are on our 8th chapter called as Sniffing. See, sniffing is a technique of getting the information by capturing the packets through your network. So let's say if an attacker wants to invade in your network, so he can place a sniper in your network and he can capture all the packets whatever are going through. So let's say you are communicating through a network or any other system. So whatever the packets is sending on your layers, a sniper will capture all of those packets and then it will show you all the logs of it, whatever the transmission data has been happened between you and that system. So today we are going to discuss about the packet sniffing, Wireshark, spoofing of the MAC, WinRAR attack and XARP. So packet sniffing is like placing a sniper in your network so that all the packets which is going through your network will be captured, and you can later verify the offline logs and you can get all the data from it, like passwords or the data which has been sent using the packets. So as you know, in network everything which goes is in the form of packets. As like if you transfer a file, a doc file or XLS file also, so they also go in the form of the packets, because when you are sending, so the channel will be accepting only the packets form. So if you place a sniper in between, so sniper will capture all those packets, and later on you can also rebuild it and you can also get sometimes the original file also, if not any of the packet get lost. So Wireshark is a very good tool to capture all the packets from any adapter, from a network adapter. So let me show you an example of Wireshark. So this is our interface Wireshark. So if I will capture this my wireless adapter, so as you can see all the packets which is getting through is capturing by this. So if you go and visit any website or something, so it will capture all of them. And if you are logging into any website, so it will also get all the username and password whatever you have passed it, and your browser is sending, so that will come in the form of the HTTP here, because in this you can see the protocol is TCP, MDNS, UDP is going on. So if you visit any website, so let's say if you visit Facebook, so when you go here, so then you can see in HTTP your Facebook will have been logged on. So see, this is the IP of the Facebook which basically you have been visited here. So like this you can analyze all the packets which is going on your network, or whatever you are searching in your net or in your intranet. So all the logs will come here. Later on you can filter it on what protocol or on what port number you have visited it, or any file has been transferred on any port number. So let's say in FTP port number 21 you are transferring a file, so you do not want to see all the logs of other port numbers, so you will only seek the port number of the FTP, that is the 21. So you will filter only 21 port number here, and here it will show you all the logs or all the data file which has been transferred. So let's discuss about spoofing of the MAC. See, MAC address is your physical unique address of your system. So let's say you are an attacker and you are doing the sniping. So before starting the sniping process, you need to first change your MAC address so that you will not get identified. So to do that, there is a tool called as SMAC. So this tool will change your MAC address whatever you want. So it can also generate the random MAC addresses. You can always replace your MAC address with this random number, and it will update the MAC file. So later on, when forensics teams comes and they will analyze like who has placed the snipers also, so they will not be able to identify you, because your MAC address has already been changed. So this is the spoofing of the MAC address. So you are basically changing your MAC address to some other MAC address so that nobody can trace back it to you. Now there is a tool called as WinRAR attack. WinRAR attack is used basically for the ARP poisoning. So WinARP attack is used to scan all over the systems in your network, and it will also give you a lot of information like MAC address, host name, it's online or offline, or if the attack can be possible or not. It always do the ARP poisoning attack. So if you see, there are lots of attack. It can also flood your network so that your network will be shut down. It can also do the IP conflict. Let's say if an IP is assigned to some other system and you want to steal the IP of it so that you can spoof that IP and you can do whatever you want. So basically most of the attackers spoof the IP addresses of some other people, so they can use that pupil identity to do their task. So this is called the indirect attacking, or you can say the spoofing. So this tool will give you all the features for attacking in any network. uh, like if you want to flood the whole network, or you want to spoof any other person's IP addresses or MAC addresses, so you can spoof it and you can do whatever you want by stealing their identity and then attacking the whole network. So you can play around this tool and you will get more of the features in this tool. So let's discuss about XARP. So let's say if somebody else is doing the ARP poisoning in your basically in your network, or they are attacking it. So as a security professional point of view, there is a tool called as XARP. So it will scan your whole network and it will show you if any ARP attack is still going on or not. So most of the security professionals use this tool to identify if any ARP attack is going on or not. So if you set the severity level as a high, aggressive, so it will scan all the network and it will show you like this how many of them are under attack. So if any outside attacker is still attacking your system using the ARP, so this tool will show you if any attack is there or not. So you can see it will give you the list of the IP addresses which are under the attack of ARP by the unknown attackers, or you can say the outside attackers. So by this tool you can always prevent your network by the ARP attacks if any attack is still happening in your system or in your network. So that's all for this chapter. We discussed about how you will place a sniffer in a network. You can use Wireshark always. You can always sniff a remote IP addresses also through the Wireshark, and how you are going to do the ARP attack. You have the lots of ARP attack options like IP conflicts or spoofing of MAC addresses in the tool X. You can also conduct your own ARP attack in your network by using the WinARP attacker, or if any ARP attack is already in process by any outside attacker, you can use the XARP tool to prevent your system from. So that's all for this chapter. Stay tuned for the next chapter. Thank you.